Good evening, once again, back again with another review. I really wanted to do this one particularly. I just watched it again last night um, to give it a thorough review. And this is, again, if you watch my previous Hawkwind review, it was on the Xenon Codex. This one's going to be on a DVD review. I was in Waterloo Records, felt like music shopping, and I looked through their DVDs and I saw this particular DVD and I said, yeah, I'll let you get this. I wasn't going there for anything particular. I just wanted to see if anything struck me. So I'm going to review this DVD. This is Hawkwind's Out of the Shadows DVD. This is from their 2002 Christmas tour. This was filmed at the Newcastle Opera House December 4th in 2002. I'll show you some more artwork of the DVD. There's a set list right there. Artwork by Rodney Matthews, known as awesome artist. I like him a lot. He's also done a couple of Asia albums, and I really like his work. So on to the DVD. This is a concert. It was the first show of their Christmas tour. So this is show number 1, and there's Arthur Brown guest. For the Crazy World of Arthur Brown. He guests on a few of these songs. And we have the lineup on this. We have, of course, Dave Brock on guitar, keyboards, and vocals. Alan Davey on bass and vocals. Richard Chadwick on drums and drum machine. Huw-Lloyd Langton on guitar. And Tim Blake on keyboards and vocals. Tim Blake from Gong. You remember Gong, right? Yeah. Anyway, so this set list starts off with Aerospace Age Inferno. And everyone comes out there, and out comes Arthur Brown, and he's pretty hilarious looking. He's got like this hat, this black hat on, and a long black jacket and some MC Hammer pants. No shirt. You can see that hairy chest. He's got no shirt. But they do a really good version of Aerospace Age Inferno, and the concert setting is really good. I mean, lots of good colored lights, and they have a screen behind them which shows really psychedelic colors and space images and aliens. It's really cool. The backdrop I really like. And also Dave Brock, I want to comment on his rig. I mean, his amps are all painted up, all real psychedelic, spacey like, and he's got a drape over his keyboard rig that's really colorful. I really like that. He had said that he had those for years, but the art on the keyboard rig on the blanket of it, or the curtain, whatever, is a really good artwork. I really love the artwork, and you should see the guitar he's playing. He's got a nice guitar with some spacey psychedelic artwork. Really cool. That's Aerospace Age Inferno, and so that's what the concert starts off with. Going to Angels of Death. This is very fiery rocker. This one's got Dave Brock and Alan Davies singing on this one. And pretty fiery performance. Very, very good. Very strong. Then they get into Out of the Shadows. And they keep on rocking. So you've got like these 3 rockers it opens up with. The band is on. They're pretty on this night. This is their first night. And Dave Brock was saying in an interview on this DVD they didn't get much rehearsal. Well, certain members didn't. I think the trio did of Brock, Davey, and Chadwick rehearsed, but Tim Blake got like 1 thing of rehearsal, and Arthur Brown had like 1 day of rehearsal. Okay, so then we go down to Time Captives. This is a slower one. This one's pretty interesting. Arthur Brown sings on this one. He comes out with this huge anchor. He's got like this and this hole in the anchor that he's singing through the hole. He's just holding his anchor the whole time for the song on Time Captives, one of Arthur Brown's songs. And then they get into Master of the Universe, with Arthur Brown singing that one as well. And the thing about Master of the Universe, this is a faster version than the studio version on In Search of Space. But it's good. It's a very fiery version. It's very energetic. I like the energy of this show. Then we go into the Song of the Gremlins. Arthur Brown doing this little talking bit about the Gremlins and going into Time and Confusion. Real slow, probably the slowest piece in the concert, the most mellow, or one of the most mellows. Which I believe is another Arthur Brown song. but he sings on that one. And then we get to a real classic golden oldie, Hurry on Sundown. One of my favorite songs ever, Hurry on Sundown. They do a really good rocking version of Hurry on Sundown. That's awesome. I love Hurry on Sundown. One of my classic Hawkwind favorites. After Hurry on Sundown, they go into Lighthouse, which is a song that Tim Blake does. And Tim Blake is playing the keyboards. He's also got some computer rig. He's going back and forth between the computer and his keyboards. It has a very rough voice. His vocals are very, very rough. But Lighthouse is kind of an ambient one. It starts off with him talking, and then he goes into the song, he's singing it. And that's Lighthouse. Number 10 is The Watcher. One of the old Lemmy songs from Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Do. Alan Davies sings on this one, and it's got the full band and everything. It's not just acoustic guitar, but it's the whole band, and Davey does a really good job. Davey, I'll tell you one thing, he's wearing this kind of Arab looking headdress or something. I don't know what you call it, but it's pretty funny, but he looks really cool. He's got this like kind of Egyptian or Arab looking thing on the whole time. Assassins of Allah. This one's also very, very energetic. Alan Davey and Dave Brock singing on this one. And also there's a part in the middle of the song where it kind of quiets down in the audience. You can hear the audience singing along. And then it goes into Earth Calling, which first they play a part of You Shouldn't Do That. And then it goes right into Earth Calling. And then that's going to end the show, so that's like the last song of the show. And then they all leave the stage, and then of course they do an encore. I mean, the fans, you can see the fans in the audience. I mean, they don't show the audience too much until the end of the video, and they're going crazy. So they come back out for their encore, and Arthur Brown again comes out, and he is the Invisible Man, and he's reading off Sonic Space Attack. You know, the piece we all know. Saw Nick Turner's Hawkwind do this. And then after that, they end with Silver Machine, with Arthur Brown singing it. And I think he does a pretty good job. Some people might not like Arthur Brown singing a Hawkwind. They might think he's a little too weird or something, but I think he does pretty good. You know, I think he's good for this show. It's a good show. But yeah, this is Hawkwind's Out of the Shadows DVD review. But yeah, I just saw this in Waterloo Records, and I think I'd heard of it before, but I decided, yeah, I'm going to buy this, and I've watched it a bunch of times. This is one of the DVDs in my collection that I've seen quite a bit. But it's a really, really, really great concert. I recommend every Hawkwind fan pick this up. They have quite a bit of DVDs out there, but this one's probably pretty easy to find if you have like a real record store that has a wide selection, kind of like Waterloo, Plan 9, or Amoeba Records, wherever you live. You should be able to find this DVD there. This is a classic Hawkwind show. This is a great DVD. It's great for their first show of the tour. But to grade this, I mean, I'm just gonna have to I think just give it an A. I mean, this is an awesome DVD. I recommend this to every Hawkwind fan. Out of the Shadows, it gets an A. I really like it. I like the concert setup. I like the art on the stage, the backdrop, the projections up behind them, the colors, the way the band plays. Richard Chadwick has got headphones on for part of the shows because he's got a click. And there's also, as a bonus feature, around a 1-hour interview with Dave Brock called Captain's Report. And it's pretty. I mean, it's pretty funny. There's some pretty humorous stuff in the interview, and very informative stuff. Very interesting interview. Talks about certain members, past and present, how he met them, and yeah, definitely once you see the concert, watch the Captain's Report. But yeah, if you're a Hawkwind fan, definitely pick this up. It's a great concert, like I said, especially if you've seen Hawkwind live. I've never seen Dave Brock's Hawkwind, but I have seen Nick Turner's. But so there's my review for Out of the Shadows by Hawkwind. My grade for this is an A. Really strong DVD, and that's so far my latest project. I will see what else I have, what other items I have in my collection I'd want to review. I've got some ideas, so but hey, thanks for watching. That's my second Hawkwind review. The first one being the Xenon Codex album. If you haven't seen that, go check that one out and tell me what you thought. And tell me what you think of Hawkwind, and tell me what you think of Out of the Shadows if you've seen it. Leave a comment down below. And thanks for watching. I will see you around on the next video, which will probably be very shortly. I have a few items coming in the mail, and I will probably be doing some unpackaging videos as well. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a good night, and I'll see you aboard the spaceship of Planet Hawkwind. Good night, everybody.